So welcome fire signs to your weekly reading for it is Thursday the 15th of April. So this is just going to be from whenever you watch this video for the next few days up and towards that. Okay, when I do my readings, I don't lock in particular time frames because as we know, the future is fluid and so basically just from whenever you're watching this from, the next few days after that. Okay, so I'm going to start with fire signs first. I'm going to read in the order of Aries, Leo and Sagittarius. I'll do a single card and then I'll go through and I'll do a clarifying card. And I'll do an astro card to see which area of your life this is going to be more relevant for you. Okay, so let's have a look at Aries, what's coming up over the next few days for my beautiful Aries energy. Okay, and then we've got Leo, so checking in with my Leo. And then we're going to finish with my mutable fire with my Sagittarius energy. Okay, so let me just go through now with my astrology deck and let's just do a clarifying card on that Aries energy. Let's see where and how that's going to be affecting the Aries energy, moving through into Leo and moving through into Sagittarius. Okay, so let's have a look. So for you, Aries, you've got Six of Wands energy. So can you see that? Oh, sorry, Six of Swords, I was going to say. So basically, it is that moon in Aquarius energy. So it's that kind of fixed way of thinking about a situation. But what it is, and the reason that I love this for you, is because it means that you're moving out of a situation that didn't, or that wasn't serving you, and you've acknowledged that, you recognize that, you realize that, and now you're kind of moving into smoother waters. Because it does, when we deal with the swords, we're dealing with our cognitive processes, right? We're dealing with the way that your mind works, the way that you think, the way that you bring in information, and the way that you, give that information out to others. So this is around the way that you think about a situation, Aries. It's kind of like, okay, so it's almost like you've wrapped your head around something and now you're going to, and you kind of, whether or not you're actually leaving or not, because it is a card of transitioning from one area of your life into another, but it can also just be around the way that you think about something. To clarify, you've got this energy here of Neptune showing up, okay? So Neptune is really strong 12th house energy. It's really strong Piscean energy. It's kind of about, it's your intuition, but it's also the things that are unknown. Okay, so I want to say for you that this may be an area, like, are you walking away from something that hasn't served you? Because when we deal with Neptune and we deal with that 12th house energy, it's about things that are unseen. So it's the things that we don't show the world. Okay, so quite often in the 12th house, you'll find things like psychiatric hospitals, jails, and things like that, things that are kind of hidden from society. So, what is it that you're walking away from? Because addictions do tend to sit in the 12th house energy, things that are no longer serving us or things that we keep hidden to ourselves. I kind of feel like this is a really great time for you, Aries. And, there's a lot of planets in Aries at the moment, but I feel like this is a really great time for you to be moving out of a phase that doesn't really serve your higher self and using your intuition to navigate how you're moving away from that thing that isn't working for you and serving you into something that's going to be better for you. Okay, Neptune is, people can really have delusions. So you may be moving into a more practical way of being, Aries. You may be being more practical and seeing the reality and the truth of a situation for how it is, because that Neptunian energy, it is just so vast, and so we can get lost in that kind of dream world, and we can sometimes have those milk goggle glasses on and not see the truth in situations. So I kind of feel like this is a really great week for you, Aries, about actually seeing the reality of a situation for what it is, or whatever it is. Really, it's about leaving something behind and moving towards something better. Okay, my beautiful Leo clan, we're moving into you, and we're starting off with this Two of Wands energy, which is really strong. Mars sitting in Aries energy. So it's interesting, you know, this is really a strong card of manifesting, Leo. It's kind of like whatever you want, you know, this week is a really great week for you to go for it and to, you know, stop making excuses and stop procrastinating. It's like the time is now, okay? It's literally, you're standing there on your castle and you've got the world in your hands. You're like looking out at the, you know, the valley beyond you, and you're like, what is it that I want? What is it that I need? What is it that I can create? And this is the card that says this is the right week, or this is the next, over the next few days, get something started. That one's energy, Aries energy, is very, I should say, sorry, well, it is Aries energy in this card, but for a Leo, it's about taking the initiative and get moving around it. Now, your clarifying card is this Chiron energy, okay? It's Chiron is an asteroid, but what it does is it's responsible for our healing. It's kind of like that wounded healer energy. So wherever Chiron sits in our chart, it lets us know, you know, what we've come into this world to clear, but also not only does it give us an area in life where we need to cleanse, to expand and to grow, but it also shows us, the archetype of the wounded warrior. Okay, you know, we're the best healers that there are because we know where we're coming from. So it also shows you where in your life you can help other people. So I want to say, Leo, what is there a wound around, you know, your self-confidence around getting something started? Is there kind of like, what is there that needs to be cleared and need to be shifted, enable for you to move forward with this project or this idea or to get started? Is it your self-confidence? Because I know that Leos really, really, really have a really hard time taking criticism and people not seeing things the same way that they see it. So there is a little bit of a wound that is showing up for you around getting something started this week. So what is that? And again, Leo, this can be around manifesting energy as well. Okay, but that's something for you to look into. And then we're coming into that beautiful, mutable fire energy of Sagittarius. And you've got this energy of the magician coming through, Sag. Okay, so when the magician shows up in a reading, it really is about letting you know that this week, really, you kind of have everything you need to succeed in whatever it is you're wanting to do. You've got the emotionality of the cups there. You've got the clear thinking and the intelligence of the swords. You've got that act, that will, that determination, that drive of the wands. And you've got that grounded stability and the abundance of the pentacles. Everything you have is right there at your disposal. Okay, Sagittarius. And you know, this is mercurial. The magician is Mercury energy. So it really is a strong card about communicating to manifest whatever it is you need and you want, because the universe is there and they want to help you out in this. Now you've got the South Node that's coming through to assist you in this, or to clarify where, you know, this new beginning or this is happening for you. Now the South Nodes, the nodes do deal with the lunar phases, the phases of the area of the moon. And the South Node is where we come from. It's like your past life energy. So it's kind of like what you've been brought into, your reincarnation into this world, into this earth, to kind of clear and to fix and to shift. It correlates to the 10 of Swords in the tarot. So that 10, that Sun in Gemini energy. So it really is your roots. Okay. So, you know, these are two really strong cards about where you're coming from and where you can go. Okay. So this really about, you know, fourth house stuff here. So your father, your mother stuff can come in here. Around, you know, you having the ability to get things started and you knowing that you have everything. Okay, so, you know, I want to say this might be around your home energy. It might be around your house and your environment, your ancestral roots, things like that. So what is it, Sagittarius, that, you know, that's been going on around your home? And you know, again, I'm calling to your parents and your grandparents and your kids and things like that. Probably kids would be more fifth house, but definitely there's something going on that you can shift and clear and you can create something really, really great. And it's definitely coming from your roots. Okay, so even base chakra stuff. Okay, so that's your fire signs this week, guys. If you'd like to reach out for a private reading, it's theenergymuse.com.au. So jump on my website, check that out, and have a look to see what other services I offer. And I will say too that this is a general reading, so it's not going to resonate with every fire sign out there. So check your moon, your Venus, and your rising to see if it works a little bit more for you. So thanks, guys.